What's going on, guys? Have you seen Magnus Midtbø's latest video? I think it's called something like Lockdown Challenge for Climbers or something. 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, I think they're called, and 100 squats. Pretty interesting stuff, I thought. Yesterday was a pretty amazing home wall bouldering session. Today is actually scheduled a hangboard session, but I actually could use some pull-ups and push-ups and all that stuff for some antagonistic training, so why not try it out? Why not try it out, I thought. So yeah, we're about to try this challenge. I will suffer a lot probably. I haven't trained anything like this in the recent times, so drop a like and a comment down below for the algorithms. Pull-up bar here, crunch area here, squat area here, and push-up area probably also here. It's gonna be interesting, I don't know. I hope I figured the logistics out more or less. We've got a stopwatch here. Shirt goes off obviously for maximum performance. By the way, I'm gonna talk a little bit about strategy and usefulness in a climbing context of this challenge at the end of the video, I think. So in case you want to try it out yourself, I think we can start, huh? 3, 2, 1, go!
So 15.
Yeah.
15 everywhere. Same. So 25 everywhere. Jetzt sieht man.
Einer zu viel, aber...
Ja, ich hab's mir gedacht. Zehn, oder?
Ja. Oh, the crunches get hard. Damn. Oh.
You're at 45 everywhere. 5. Fünf. 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 55 everywhere. Wie viel? 8?
8, ja.
Was waren das jetzt? 4? 1?
Insgesamt 8. Oh. Immer noch einmal ein 8er Set.
Ah, 71. Amazing.
Okay, 7er Set.
Drei. 5. 7. 78. 20. Yes. 78.
Probier ein 6er Set.
Mhm.
Und dann noch mal 5er.
Okay, 5. 83. Squats fehlen noch.
Echt?
Ja.
Okay. Okay, noch ein 5er.
Ein 5er und ein 6er brauchen wir noch.
Nicht ein 5er und ein 7er?
Ah, ja.
Okay.
Du hast nämlich 89 Crunches. 5?
Ja.
So, 93.
Einmal mein 7er.
Drei. So let's see your feet if you're not cheating. Six, 7. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
13. Below 10 minutes. Mad respect to anyone below 10 minutes, man. Apparently there's people below 10 minutes on this challenge. Alright guys, as you know, like with grading, same rules apply. You first do something to earn the right to talk about it. So let's talk about it, let's discuss this thing. And I think the term climbing challenge is a little bit misleading because it's not really anything that is climbing related that is trained here. We could discuss about pull-ups, how climbing related, how much they carry over into climbing. Not at all in my opinion, especially if they are done on a jog or on a bar. If you can do pull-ups on freakishly small holds, it's a different story because it brings the fingers into the game. So the fingers were not involved at all during this whole challenge, and therefore I must say, the climbing context is a little bit missing. It would be better termed as fitness challenge, just fitness challenge alone. I think that hits it the nail on the spot, the nail on the head really. Because you know, it's classical fitness exercises, and inside of the fitness realm it's more endurance-y, like anything else, like the neck strength or something. It's very endurance heavy, this kind of workout, lots of repetitions, lots of breathing, you know, a lot of oxygen in the system. So what's the challenge here? What's the best strategy to get the best time that you could achieve with your current fitness? That's the big question, I thought. And I figured, obviously, the challenge could quite be reduced down to 100 pull-ups in a as short as possible time, right? Because the pull-ups are by far the hardest move in this challenge. And if you can do the pull-ups quite fast, well, you can do the challenge pretty fast, yeah? Because you're just using the other exercises to rest from the pull-ups, essentially. So what I tried is to get as many pull-ups as possible out of the way, out of the gates, because that's when you're still the fittest and you're still the least pumped. The problem is that you get pumped and pumped more and more during the session, and it's getting harder and harder to get those freaking pull-ups done, man, I tell you. Even doing 2 at a time gets super hard in the end, yeah? So I tried to go for 15 pull-ups in the first set, but not in one piece, right? It's like 2 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, 4 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, and resting and shaking shortly in between. This is incredibly important because otherwise you're gonna pump yourself up during those 15 pull-ups and you're gonna be destroyed for the rest of the session, right? So you wanna keep the pump as low as possible. And after 15, I thought, okay, I let the other exercises catch up. Second set was 10 pull-ups, 4 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups. Then let the other exercises catch up. And I figured if the 10 feels good, I'm gonna repeat the 10 as often as I can. And then once I cannot do those anymore, I might have to step down to 8, right? And this is then 3 pull-ups, 3 pull-ups, 2 pull-ups. Letting the other exercises catch up and then repeating the 8, which I think I did not do. I had stepped it down to 7, which was 3 pull-ups, 2 pull-ups, 2 pull-ups. Always shaking in between, trying to avoid as much whole body pump as possible, right? And then from there I basically went with only sets of 5 until the finish. The last set was a 7 set again because I missed 7 to hit the end, which is a bit strange because actually I calculated that differently. But anyway, I remember, you know, my brain was shut off quite a bit there. But yeah, you keep rushing the 5ers until the end, yeah? And the 5ers is essentially 3 pull-ups, 2 pull-ups. Now obviously, if you're more fit in this kind of fitness, if you have more pull-up endurance or whatever you want to call it, you can string more pull-ups at a time together and this way reduce your outcome time a lot, I think. I lost a lot of time, you know, switching back and forth between exercises, waiting, resting, shaking in between the pull-ups. This costs a lot of time, right? Doing the reps is actually pretty fast. I could have saved a lot of time, I think, with the push-ups. I expected the push-ups to hit me a little harder than they did, which is why I separated them in the first few sets as well, which I think was a mistake. I should have stringed them together right away because they felt really easy until the end. So here I let a bit of time, you know, I forsaked a bit of time. But anyway, I think 13:13 is not so bad. I mean, it's not top notch. Top notch would be below 10 minutes. I think there's people out there who managed below 10 minutes. Mad respect, man. This is super hard. But yeah, it's a very specific fitness. It's whole body endurance in you know, in these basic exercises essentially. So yeah, that's my take on this kind of challenge. Cool challenge. Thanks, Magnus, for the invite, so to speak. Share it around, try it yourself. It's quite interesting, but don't take it as a precursor for climbing performance or anything like that, because it's a really separate thing, in my opinion. So it's pretty much a different sport anyway. Drop a like, leave a comment. I'll see you soon in the next one. I'm gonna lay down now. Peace.